Turn 98, March 14th, 1942. Let's see what kind of damage we can do to Hellsen. Alright, auto flip the dot base. My patrol boat's going past Merrick. Alright. Night strike on Pegu. And thunderstorms. No damage. Alright. Any surface combat? Does not look like it. There we go. Alright, day phase. AM air. Bad weather, bad weather. Bombing Baton Airfield. Through some clouds, so some kind of bad weather there too. Severe storms. We've got 11 hits though. Alright, bombing the airfield at Kukong. Alright, 30 hits in thunderstorms. $49 more bombers coming in. I want to get this damage up, 70, 80, 90, and then I can start just maintaining it. Alright, 20 more hits along with the supply hit. Bombing that British division. Those bastards. Trying to get some revenge for them killing my paratroopers last turn. We're getting a strike in the Clark this time. This also has some clouds over top. Thunderstorms there as well. Alright, that was pretty pitiful. Only 6 hits. Bad weather, bad weather. Alright. Pitiful airstrikes, but once again, bad weather is hampering our attacks. Alright, bringing some supplies ashore. Alright, here we go. Come on, let's see if we can finally kill this last Chinese core. Been sitting here for a while. He's surrounded. Yep, he surrendered. Alright. Got a few wounded and 3,200 Chinese taken off the map. Bombardment at Clark. Banzai! I don't know if we'll take this one or not, because we seem to have trouble taking this base. Hey, we got it finally! Yeah! Alrighty. Finally, we took that damn base. Alright, we're expanding ports. Our bases, then we'll do production. Once that's done, I'll pause the video, we'll do some saves, grab some intel, come back and do the after action. Not a whole lot to go over, but there's a few things to look at. Alrighty, another relatively slow turn. Let's go over some stats here. We went up 55 points. The Allies went up 19. Allies lost 2 planes to ops. We lost 1 to flak, 1 to ops. We'll go ahead and take a look at those. So they lost 2 PBY-5s. We lost a Sonya to flak and a Babs to ops. So we lost 2 aircraft and 1 killed pilot. Incoming air groups for us, 7 days till we get some torpedo bombers, which we don't really need. We have a ton of these, but it'll probably most likely turn into just another training unit. Then 16 days to some nates, 17 days till we get a bunch of units. That'll be good. 17 days our next big payday. So we get some fighters, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of fighters, including 1 float unit of fighters. We get some Nels and some Babs. Alright. Pilots. Ship sunk last turn? None. Ship availability? 49 days for the Junyo. 77 days for the Unyo. Other than that, we got nothing coming for 12 days. We get an LSD, and then next day we get a destroyer. Day 17 we get a couple ships. 18 we get a couple ships. We got a bunch of support ships coming in, a couple subs, a couple warships, destroyers, and along with the the normal unit of AKs, SCs, and so forth. On the ground, we got 5 days to another base force, 13 days to a full division. That'll be nice. The 4th Guards Division's coming in 13 days. Over there in Camaran Bay. So that one will go right into, well, that one will either go into China or into Burma. Most likely Burma. And then, let's see, we get a CD unit at Wake. And then 17 days, we get a tank brigade at Camaran Bay as well. Alright. Next big payoff in units is day 31, so that'd be April 15th. We get an airhead. We get, was it 2 air headquarters, a mortar unit, 6 naval guards, actually 7 naval guards, a couple kois, 2 artillery. Yep, so that'll be another big day. So we got a month to build up our supplies before that drains them back out. Let's go and take a look at production, aircraft and engine production. We made 17, 28, 40, 42 engines last turn. We built 3 Zeros, 2 Oscars, 2 Sallys, 1 Dinah, 1 Ann, 1 Sally, and 1 Jake. In device-wise, we built 66 engineers, 55 AV, 45 motorized support, 44 support, 19 infantry squads, 16 Marines, 15 nav support, then down to the engine, some AA, mines, tanks, so forth. Go ahead and bring up Combat Reporter. Hop on in here, take a look. At sea, at Merrick, we found a sub. We did not attack it, but that's fine. This ship was on its these 2 ships were on their way to Oosthaven to help move troops across. On the ground, we had combat at Hangzhou. We finally got rid of the last unit from Wenchao. We beat on him 256-1, and he finally surrendered. We bombarded at Clark. We took Bellup Island, and we finally took Beaufort on the back of a shock attack. We landed supplies at Kuching, and we landed some men at Buitenzorg. So we should take Buitenzorg next turn, and we should take Kuching back as well. In the air, let's see, nighttime strike from the Allies on Pegu did no damage. We bombed Kukong, we bombed Clark, we bombed Bataan, we bombed a couple Chinese units, and we hit the 18th British Division up there at Prom. I think it's Prom. I want to hit it while it's in the clear terrain. It definitely is heading south to Rangoon, which will be bad, 'cause I don't need another 408 assault value there. I already barely have enough to maybe take the base. I got maybe 1.7, 1.8 to 1 odds. I'm waiting for a little bit more strength to arrive before I attack. So this is going to be a race of who gets there first. Unfortunately, he is closer. Signal intelligence, let's see. Down there, once again, up off the coast of New Zealand. Seaward. Yep, I wonder if that's a carrier. Auckland. Launceston. Oh. In Tasmania. Interesting. Oak Harbor. Alright. Ops report. Let's see. Convoys. Waiting, loading. Blah, blah, blah. We took upgrades. Alright. Some task forces spotting enemy aircraft. Some sub action. See, spotting mostly enemy subs. Okay, the Glenn's back in the pool. The 44th Japanese Naval Air Force Airfield Unit takes some replacements. Repairs, we repaired an E and 2 destroyers all up in Tokyo. Those are probably, the 2 destroyers are probably upgrades as well as the escort. See, a couple Bettys in maintenance. We captured 3 bases. Auto flip against Belapos against no one, and Beaufort we beat up the unit there and finally took that base. Intel, let's see, that's 1. That's us. Alright, so pretty even. We built 1 airfield, 1 port, a fort, an airfield, and a fort. He built airfield up in Russia, airfield in New Zealand, airfield at Karachi, and a port at Adak. Alright, one of our aircraft damage on landing and arrival. We got 3 new ships. Nothing to write home about. Nothing of any real particular use at the moment. They're useful ships to have, but we don't necessarily need them at the moment. We got a unit arriving at Bangkok by rail, and there's our new air units right there. Alright, that's everything here on the Combat Reporter. Go ahead and zoom across the map. Up in Burma, not a whole lot going on. We got troops heading up to Toungoo. If he doesn't reinforce it, I think we have enough between these 2 units to take that base, which will be good because that's a nice airfield you can build there, and it's in the jungle terrain, which means it's harder for him to bomb it. We also have some units here at Pegu. We're building some force in that there. We got the rest of the 6th Guard Division, just a bunch of support heading into Rangoon. We're unloading the last of a cavalry unit and a bunch of supplies. Cavalry units moving north. Unloading supplies at Bangkok. Alright, down in the Malaya, not a whole lot going on. We got these guys moving south to Singapore to get more men. We've got men and such unloading here, unloading fuel and resources. Unloading supplies in Sumatra. We got a regiment moving up the coast. He has 8 units here. I don't think that's... I think that regiment can probably take them. Just on the fact that not much starts in Sumatra that is worth a crap. Maybe a couple battalions and a couple little engineering units. They don't have much assault strength, and this guy has, what, 100 and some? 132 assault strength. We should be able to beat them up, and then we'll chase them all the way up to Sabang and just wipe them out. Loading up fuel and such at Palembang. Palembang, all the oil Palembang has been repaired now. We dropped off supplies at Kuching. We will be attacking there this turn. We took Beaufort. Not a whole lot else going on here yet. Let's see, he's going back to Singapore. He's going to pick up troops and move them. We're going to be taking this base here. Then we're going to be slowly surrounding Batavia. Then we'll move in and we'll destroy these units. He has about 13,000. You're talking about maybe 300 assault value. So I don't quite have enough here unless I empty Kalajati, which I don't want to do because I don't want him popping up here and taking the base and taking my port away. But we have more men coming down. We're loading up the men and supplies here. Then we'll pop to a new base. This is still gonna be next couple weeks. We'll just be grabbing all these undefended bases. We will be landing at Koh Pang this turn. Right here, we got a Marine unit and a Naval Guard unit. Both will be landing. Down here in New Guinea, New Britain, and Solomon's area, nothing really going on. We're slowly moving in to take Wai, and we're just slowly building up some bases here on the island, in the Solomons, a little bit up in New Guinea, down in the South Pacific. We took Bellup right here. Not a big threat, but yeah, I just wanted to say hi. We got troops here. We got the Fast Transport Task Force down here. We're going to be moving some men and supplies around. And other stuff moving down as well. Grabbing resources, moving resources. Truck, there's a bunch of units dropping off supplies, dropping off resources, loading resources. Pretty much the supply and troop runs from Japan. Come down here, drop off, and then load up whatever resources I have pulled up out of these bases. And then heads back north. Marianas, we're just dropping off supplies there. MC Task Force headed home. We got two troop task force here coming south. One has a full division on it. One has, I believe, 2 or 3 base forces. My picket line. Let's see, extreme overcast, heavy cloud, overcast, clear sky. Partial cloudy, okay. Resource and oil hauling. Resource hauling out of Fusan. Let's see, got a bunch of resources coming back. we'll drop those off and then load up more either men and supplies or just supplies and head them back towards Singapore. We got to feed Burma and the rest of the invasion of Sumatra and Java. This guy's coming back from the south. We got supplies here, heading west. And then up into China. Everything's going kind of static here for a bit. We got men moving all over the place, but no real assaults going on. We did finally wipe out the Chinese in the interior here. So Hangzhou is free. We are moving units out of here. But it's going to take them a while to get anywhere useful because we're not using the rail, because the rail pretty much only goes north. There's no rail in the southern part of the country. There's some decent roads, but there is no rail. So it'll be a while for us to move our men around. And that's pretty much the turn. If you enjoyed watching it with me, please go ahead and click on the like button. If you're following this campaign along, or my one against Lodric, and you have not subscribed, just go ahead and click that button while you're at it as well. And until the next turn, you guys have yourself a great day, and I'll see you later.